This is a 2-minute video that will show you how to manage rates and availability in the AccuBook system. First thing to do after logging on to the AccuBook extranet is go to the tab Booking Engine Allocation. In here you'll find that this is the main page that your average receptionist or revenue manager will be working in. Even though there's a lot more features in the system, we tend to find that normally they simply want to go onto the allocation page and reduce rates and availability. So let's imagine that there's no more rooms available on Friday the 17th. You can close down availability completely by clicking on the black 0 and the yellow square. Let's imagine that you've no more single rooms left on Saturday the 18th. You can set that availability of 1 to 0. And let us imagine that Sunday night's a very, very busy time and you don't want to sell your single room for 49. You want to sell it for 69. So just mark the number and write in 69. You will see once you've made those changes in the top right hand corner of the screen there is a button flashing that says apply changes. So if we do that, we'll hit apply changes and we'll see that those changes have now been submitted. That's how you simply change rates and availability. A few more details in this particular screen. When you log on to the system and go to the allocation page, by default it will show you rates and availability for the next 30 days, but you may want to make changes much further in advance. So here you can select a completely different month. For example, we can go right the way forward now into December, and the page will reload and show us the rates and availability for December, and we can make changes there. Alternatively, we might want to actually select the dates we want to make changes for. For example, if we want to focus on the Christmas period, we might say let's make changes from the 20th of December to the 5th of January. So by selecting those dates and clicking change date range, we'll see that it'll bring up a much smaller window of around about 15 days in which we can start to make changes to rates and availability. This is our sample property, and you will see that it's a fairly simple setup with 3 types of room, but here we see something called a derived rate. This means that it's a rate type that is automatically calculated by the system. If we hover over the room title, we can see there that this in fact is a twin room only, which is derived from the twin room with breakfast minus €10. So that rate in fact cannot be changed because it's automatically calculated by the system. So for example, when I increase the main rate to 99, you'll see that the rate underneath changes automatically because it is derived from the main rate. To set up that sort of rate type is a job that has to be done by your key account manager, but that is available to all customers. In theory, it makes the managing of rates and availability much simpler. Now there is also the possibility that you may want to close out a rate type on a particular day. So here with the twin room, we have the twin room with breakfast and we have the twin room only. So if on a particular day you want to close the room only, you can press Control and mouse click whilst hovering over the particular day and you'll see it turn red. So it's Control and mouse click at the same time, Control and mouse click at the same time. As soon as any changes are made to the allocation page, don't forget to go to the button that's flashed in the top right hand corner, Apply Changes. That's it for management of rates and availability. Thank you.